Shalom, shalom, my kings and queens, gods and goddesses of the earth. I'm your brother Stanker Rose Gold, and I'm here to enlighten you to the commandments of the Most High. I am a servant and a vessel of the divine, and I want you kings and queens to be enlightened to the fact. I would like to share my life story in the chapter that I have came from through the trials and tribulations that I have went through to make me the person that I am today. I have been dealing with a Jezebel spirit throughout my life in my relationship to sabotage my mission to be an enlightened soul of the Most High. You guys got to analyze the fact there is going to always be someone that is assigned to you to throw you off your life path. You kings and queens got to understand you might have the mind frame of making things work in your relationship to become a power couple, but some of our brothers and sisters that you call your mate may not feel the same way. You guys got to be enlightened to the fact that some of our people is working for the dark side. Some of our people goes against the divine ways of the Most High. Some of our brothers and sisters in relationships use manipulated tactics to have mind control over their mate. Some of our brothers and sisters is a narcissist and don't have love and compassion for other brothers and sisters. They choose to play mind games and manipulated tactics to use people for the materialistic gain of this world. You guys got to analyze the fact a lot of brothers and sisters don't go by the divine ways of the Heavenly Father. I want you kings and queens to understand that the Heavenly Father had divine rules of man, woman, and child. He had divine rules that we must go by of being righteous and holy as a people. And I want you guys to analyze the fact, going through the trials and tribulations that we are going through in life, we are also going through a test. We are going through a test of time of having free will to do the righteous things in life naturally. And I want you kings and queens to understand that that Jezebel spirit has broken up a lot of homes. She has broken up a lot of marriages of fidelity, of going against the rules and the regulations of life. And you guys got to analyze the fact she goes against the marriages of sleeping around, having random people for sex. You guys got to analyze the fact that is the reason why we have different diseases that we are living in and having populating the world today. I want you brothers and sisters to understand that that Jezebel spirit is the reason why women is liking other women and men is liking other men. For we are role reversing the divine ways of the Heavenly Father. For our women is becoming more masculine and our men is becoming more feminine through the indoctrination of false religions and going by the ways of this world. You guys got to understand a lot of people is looking for validation from this world. They look for the validation to be validated in the things that they do that is low vibrational in the eyes of the Creator. And I want you brothers and sisters to understand a lot of people will go against the Most High just to have validation from the world. A lot of our brothers and sisters have drunken the wine of fornication, have been low vibrational in nature and is comfortable in their sins and don't want to change the ways of going down that narrow road of righteousness. You guys got to understand that our people is comfortable with the lies and the betrayal of our enemies. You guys got to analyze the fact through religion, our people is still mentally enslaved through the mind with the false images of the Messiah. They are still mentally enslaved in the mind by the culture and ways of life of the Edomites. And you guys got to analyze the fact, for our Heavenly Father has hated Esau and loves Jacob. For Edom is the nation of the white people. For Edom is the ones who enslaved your ancestors. And you guys got to analyze the fact they is still owning the land to this day off the blood, sweat, and tears of your ancestors. And I want you kings and queens to understand, we must not forget as a people and remember to keep the commandments, to keep the covenant that we had with the Most High. Always remember that we are a precious jewel of the Most High. We are the chosen people that He handpicked out of the selection of so many nations. I want you guys to analyze the fact, specifically Judah is the Negroes that is over here in America, which is Babylon the Great. I want you guys to analyze the fact, going through the spirit of Jezebel and the spirit of wickedness in wicked places. Satan is here to steal, kill, and destroy the saints. Though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we must hold that light, which is the commandment, and walk through love, for it is the highest frequency. It is the highest vibration that goes against darkness and dark people. Always remember that our Heavenly Father is of love. So we must emulate that universal law that our Heavenly Father wants us to keep. We must have that vibration that'll get us through this wicked world. We must have that vibration to get us through a negative situation with positivity, for it overrules negativity in this wicked world. And I want you guys to analyze the fact. Always think with a clear, sound mind and have love and respect for thy brothers and sisters. It'll take you a long way. Push out that positive energy that you will get back. Always have your karma in a positive way. People will always remember you of being a good person. People will always remember you in a good light. And I want you kings and queens to understand, kill a person with kindness to the fact that they run away from your generosity.